Well, one of the educational pieces that we always provide to our student athletes is definitely alcohol and other drug preventions, as well as sexual violence prevention. Obviously, sexual violence prevention is mandated by the NCAA, but it's also important that our student athletes know right from wrong and the appropriate and correct things to do in the situations that they're in. And obviously, as athletes, they need to take the best care of their bodies as possible. So, avoiding drugs and other alcohol. Um, from a student athlete enhancement standpoint, we want to make sure we're developing the athlete holistically. And without these two pillars as a foundational piece, everything else that we do would matter. Absolutely, especially during a pandemic with budget cuts, it made it a lot easier to be able to facilitate this information. It really gives a student athlete the opportunity to really settle in at a time that's best for them, because a lot of times when we have programming and they're going to talk about a sensitive topic like sexual violence prevention, sometimes you may not be in the right space or frame of mind to be able to have someone lecture at you about that. So it's great to be able to have them do it on their own, and then we're able to debrief in a larger group afterward. I like for to try to have some continuity with the programming that we do. So, every year you can bank on, and obviously things change, but I like to try to keep it as consistent as possible that, you're going to come in, you're going to do my playbook. Absolutely. It's definitely worthwhile education, especially if you don't have a huge budget, but it allows you to be able to make sure that student athletes are getting those foundational educational pieces to make sure that they're going to be successful and stay out of trouble. So I definitely recommend it, and I'm glad we were able to utilize it as a resource and plan on continuing to use it in the future.